What's going on, guys? Bros! Back at you with another video, and today we will be talking about Silver's Rayeigh, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the right-hand man of the Pirate King, Goldie Rodder. Now, what is it about Rayeigh that makes him so interesting? The fan base loves him. He is that badass old guy that rivals Master Roshi, Jiraiya Sensei, and all the other ones that are named out there in the world of anime. Yes, Rayeigh is in that old man category where he is just so overpowered we don't know what he can do potentially. But that we're not here to talk about his potential. He's reached his max potential and has achieved so much. It is stated in the world of One Piece that he has been written down, his name, in many, many history books. I mean, the man is a legend. Silver's Rayeigh. And look at that chin. I mean, how do you get that chin? That's so amazing. Okay. Anyway, Rayeigh was once a young man on board a pirate ship. We don't know when this happened, but we know that he was prevalent throughout the world at one time or another before Roger even met him. Okay, now again, this is just my theory, but I do believe that Rayeigh is somebody that we should pay attention to for the past reasons, not the current ones, because currently Rayeigh has become Luffy's sort of mentor. He's training Luffy to become the next Pirate King with his own secret plan. Rayeigh is a mastermind, and not only is he just a mastermind, he's a master swordsman, and he knows all hockey bases. Okay, he can cover conquerors, he can cover armament, he can cover visualization hockey, he can cover all of it. Okay, the man is just incredible, and look at that scar. I mean, that scar is just awesome. Oh, excuse me, I got so excited. Now, what is it about Rayeigh that the fanbase loves in particular? Well, Rayeigh looks like a badass character to begin with, and when we see him, the first epic scene we see is him walking out of a slave office, right? There's a room full of people buying slaves. It's a slave auction, and they're buying, and Luffy wrecked the joint. He's fighting Celestial Dragon guards left and right after punching a Celestial Dragon, and then they all freeze. And then that's when they hear it. And they see the old man Rayeigh walking towards them. But this is no joke. This is something terrifying. This man makes Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy freeze all in one set motion. They all freeze and look over, and they can feel Raleigh's presence. And Rayeigh flashes his eyes, makes his eyelid go wild for a second. And that's when we see it, the first ever confirmed motion of Conqueror's Haki. And he knocks out all of the rest of the gods, making Luffy just shit himself with admiration. Like, whoa. And I think we're all right there with him. I mean, look at that man's chin. What the hell is that? That's just epic. I'm trying to zoom. Come on, there it is. Look at that. Wow. An amazing chin. Now, this is Rayeigh when he was younger. He was the first mate of Gold Roger's crew. He had taken on heavy hitters like Whitebeard, Shiki, Sengoku, Garp. I mean, the heaviest hitters in the One Piece world. Rayeigh was up there with them, if not possibly the number 2 out of all of them. Now, obviously, number 1 being Roger. Now, Rayeigh, we don't know what he can do, but we've seen a few things from him. So he has the ability to shoot out hockey. He's just a master hockey guy. And he can swim, so he has no devil fruit. In fact, let me tell you something about Rayeigh. He was doing the breaststroke all the way from a random island through the calm belt and into the Grand Line and out of the New World to Kuja Pirates Island. That man swam from that distance doing the breaststroke. And he killed a Sea King underwater holding his breath. Oh my god. Okay? Now he took on Admiral Kizaru one-on-one. Hold on. Yeah. He took on Admiral Kizaru one-on-one easily. I mean, it was like an even match. There was no doubt whatsoever that he could take on an admiral. He's on an admiral level. I mean, the dude is epically strong. Okay, so when we're talking about Rayeigh, there is obviously a point when we have to mention Roger. Okay, and the power difference between them. In my personal opinion, I actually think Rayeigh may have been stronger than Roger. Okay, and when I look back at the series, I see Roger as somebody who was more. He wasn't the most. Let me think for a second. Let's see what I'm trying to say here. He wasn't the strongest pirate out there. There were pirates much stronger than him, okay? But he was just the most dauntless. He never gave up. He had the willpower to keep going. And I think Rayeigh was actually a much better fighter than Roger, okay? But the two of them together made the strongest duo in the world, okay? Because Roger is strong. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Roger isn't strong. I'm just saying there were probably pirates stronger than Roger. Roger just got to home base first. Okay, now this is Rayeigh in his original appearance. When Oda decided to include him in the anime, he had a rough draft for him, and this was it. Now, as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference, but you can still see the chin thing going and the whatever else. So he was actually yelling at Buggy right here to get back to work and whatnot. Okay, now this is a side-by-side of Rayeigh and Roger. So we've seen young Rayeigh. Now this is young Roger to the right, and he looks identical to Luffy. And do you know who Rayeigh actually looks like? Can you guys pinpoint it? I can give you a hint. It is actually Zoro. Yes, Rayeigh and Zoro are extremely similar in backgrounds. Rayeleigh's a swordsman, Zoro's a swordsman. They each have scars and gashes from when they were fighting as swordsmen. As you can see, Rayeigh, we've seen Rayeleigh's back. He does not have any scars, however, he has scars in the front. Opposite to Zoro, however. So Rayeigh was probably a master swordsman, went through the same thing as Zoro did. Took on the master swordsman, got his ass handed to him, came back even stronger to conquer the world. Now Rayeigh is alive in real life, this is him. So if you guys want to go check him out, he's somewhere in the world, go find him. He's a very cool guy. Him and I talked a little bit, we sparred a little bit, and I got my ass handed to me 3 times no Monday. Now, something you guys may not have known about Rayeigh. He is actually Luffy's biological uncle in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Now, in the Japanese world, of course, uncle could have various meanings. However, obviously, if Buggy made a point to go from the family line to reach to Rayeigh from Dragon, then it means he is related to Luffy as his uncle, whether it be through Garp or whether it be through Luffy's mother. Rayeigh is Luffy's uncle, so don't forget that he is a family member of the Monkey D clan. Okay, now how he got the name Silvers Rayeigh, I think his mother is actually a Silvers herself. And I think Luffy's mother is tied into the Celestial Dragons in some way and is of nobility, and I think Rayeigh was part of that clan. But anyway, guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. This has been just a short video to talk about this man here. I can't do him justice really because the dude is just magnificent. There's not much known about him. We've only seen the fight with him and Kizaru. We've only seen the fight between him and the Marines where he flies out of nowhere, cuts through them, you know, and he makes this giant epic line in the sand, and he's like, if you guys make it past this line, we'll go one-on-one. And Rayeleigh's not the type of guy to bend the knee, okay? The Marines are afraid to take him on because it would just be such a heavy loss on their side, it's not even worth it. Basically what they're saying is that Silvers Rayeigh by himself could take on an admiral and maybe even take out an admiral. Now that's a significant loss to the Marines, okay? And if you guys are subjective to that power level and you guys are wondering what the hell does that mean as far as where Rayeigh stands, so far we haven't seen anybody as strong as Rayeigh in the series, okay? Rayeigh is by far the strongest, and I'll tell you why. Because in his prime, this means that he would have been so far ahead of where the current admirals are he probably would have been able to be on Yonko class himself, okay? And now this leads me into my next point. I am now doing a Yonko level discussion video. Yes, anybody I feel is on a Yonko level, I will make a video about them, okay? And here they are. They're the commanders. They are the whatevers, you know, everybody pretty much over 1 billion. Or on the Marine side, the Marines I can name for you right now. It's going to be Garp, Sengoku, and the Admirals, okay? And Kong, of course. All of those are going to be videos along with others that I feel are on Yonko level. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports me and my channel. I love seeing it grow. It keeps me alive day by day. I love you all. Tour Bros Nation! Signing out.